Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. We're going into 510 Fifth Street in Gillette, apartment number M2. This is a really nice sized one bedroom, and we have a little entry area that we walk into. It's probably about 8 by 3. And on the way into the living room, which we're getting a glimpse of now, there is an entry closet. And it's, somewhat small. It's 2 shelves, probably about 3 feet across by, 2 feet deep. It's got its own light fixture, hanging bar. It's nice. Nice closet for the entry. You can see the hardwood floors are very, very nice. Big living room, probably 16 or more feet long by maybe 11 or 12 wide. Say 11 to be conservative. As you see, the bookshelves by a big living room closet. If we turn to our right, we get a glimpse of the bath, and if we went further still, we would have the bedroom. Before we do that, I'll show you the big closet in the living room. Whoopsie-daisy. There we go, a couple of shelves. It also has its own light switch, but it has a window as well. This is a big closet, so you see it's about maybe 30 inches wide and maybe 6 feet long, so it's a good sized space. If I look back at the apartment, you can see the entry area I was trying to describe on the right. To the left is the dining room and the kitchen. You just get a glimpse of the kitchen. To my right here, you've got these big windows that go almost to the floor and stop a foot or so from the ceiling. They're facing west. There's 4 of them. They look out onto the courtyard, so you get nice light. Now it's still morning, late morning, but you can see the apartment gets good light, and that will only improve. So again, we have this nice big living room, the entry area, and then there's a dining room that you can see just in front of the kitchen. Before we go to the dining room, we'll walk straight ahead towards the bath and the bedroom, and before we get to either, we have a linen closet. The linen closet is about the size of the entry closet, but instead of a hanging bar, it has shelves. So I think this is about 3 by 2. Good space for towels. If we turn to the right, we get our first look at the bedroom, which I'll just go ahead and finish up with the bedroom. It's not really a special room per se, but it does have a ceiling fan. You can see the radiator in the left corner. Beautiful hardwood floors. I think this is probably 10 by 12, so it's big enough for a queen-size bed easily. The windows here, I believe, are facing north. Oops-a-daisy, sorry, that was very poor camera work. So they're facing the building, which would actually be east, so I apologize. So the windows are facing the building next to us, which is east. If we were to follow that building to the left, we would be at the alley, and looking down the alley, we would see the Baha'i Temple. So there's a look at where we came in, and directly in front of us is the bedroom closet. There is a second window here, also facing east. And the closet's a little bigger, a little deeper, so probably, whoops-a-daisy, there we go. Probably 2.5 feet deep and 4 feet across. Sorry about that, but with the changing light, it loses focus. We have 3 shelves, so there's a top shelf as well, and the hanging bar. It also has its own light fixture. One last thing I'll do, step into the closet and sort of circle the bedroom so you can see the space. And we have a new ceiling fan, so that's helpful. So we'll come out of the closet and we'll come out of the bedroom. Before we go see the rest of the apartment, we'll take a look at the bath. Standard vintage bath with a ordinary commode, I would say, or average commode. Nice big pedestal sink, which is nice. It has its own radiator, tile floors. These are really nice tiles, actually. They're original tiles, and for original tiles, that's really cool. So you have to be a little bit of an apartment geek to appreciate that stuff, but I think that's neat. Bathtub is in good shape. There is a medicine cabinet behind the mirror. Light fixture above the mirror. Oops, outlet to the left. And let's see what we've got here. Just turn this on for you. Good water pressure in this building. And you can see that's draining very well. So that's good. And that was just the hot water. So we'll turn this on. Wow. Sorry about that. The camera work is not very good. I got dripped on a little bit. There's the shower. We have good water pressure there. Draining nicely. I'm trying to get this turned off. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Sorry about that, Don. I'm getting the camera wet, which I don't like to do, so sorry about that. But we got that turned off. Good water pressure. Nice sink, actually. That's bigger than normal sinks. Sort of standard floors, standard vintage commode. We come out of the bath. We see the bedroom, the linen closet. Take one more look at the bath in sort of its entirety. When we walk into the living room, we see the windows. We swing towards the front door, but we go to our left, which will bring us to the dining room. Dining room is a pretty room. Now, I wouldn't say it's like a full formal dining room. This is probably only maybe 10 by 8, 11, 12 by 8 total. Again, the windows are facing east, the building next door. And if I spin around, you see what's interesting about the dining room. It has its own fixture, but it has two closets. The closets are smaller, but I think the ornamentation is huge. So I'll open those up for you. The one on the left has shelves, which I frankly had forgotten. So I'm going to guess the one on the right, the camera is still dripping. The one on the right also has shelves. So these are like the smaller closet in the entry, about 3 by 2. So they're nice to have. You can certainly get plates and other things that you'd want to store, but I think it's really a great look. So from the dining room, you get another shot at the living room. We go past the closets. We get a look at the kitchen, which we will explore in just a second. But I'm going to walk to the window and give you one more look. Oops-a-daisy. At the dining room, the way it looks with the closets. Nice hardwood floors. So as we approach the kitchen, which is to the left of the closet, we see a nice sized fridge. Now, it's not huge. I'd say it's probably about 5 feet, 6 inches high. Full-size stove. Lots of cabinets. Very good storage. Rock countertop, which is nice, granite countertop. And more storage underneath with a stainless steel sink. We also have a few cabinets above the fridge. And the back door will lead you down to laundry. Backsplash, tile backsplash throughout, which will make it very easy to clean. You see the outlet. I'm going to open the fridge. We'll start there. The freezer, oops-a-daisy. There we go. Freezer on top. Fridge on the bottom with shelves on the right. Crisper drawers on the very bottom. Full-size stove. It's not brand new, but you can see it is squeaky clean. inside also. Let's see, it's hard to see totally inside, but if I show you the door, you can see that it's not quite new, but it's really, really close. So that's nice. This is real rock. So you've got granite countertops. That's a little harder to see too. Let's see if I can get you a good shot. There we go. Granite countertops. Stainless steel sink is in awesome shape. Again, good water pressure. Lets the hot water drains nicely. Underneath, whoops, daisy. Be totally dry and easy to use as storage. That's about 2 feet deep, so you can get your pots and pans underneath. Whoops, daisy. Again, we got that dang lighting. And over there as well. There's a drawer by the door. And then cabinets above. These would be the biggest. These are probably 3-foot cabinets, like the standard maple cabinets, but with a cherry finish. Shelves are probably about 10 inches deep. And these would probably be more like 30-inch cabinets. Oops. Oops, we got a set of keys in there. And 3 shelves, and then we have smaller cabinets. Probably 1 foot there and probably 18 or 20 inches here. So it's a nice kitchen. You can see the tile is very, very clean. So it's a nice clean kitchen, and it has its own radiator. And as I face the living room, swing around through the dining room, give you one more look at the kitchen, sort of in its entirety. Cabinets are up a little bit high, so it's hard to get the whole thing in the picture. But I think you've got it. And there we go. So we'll walk back across the dining room into the big living room. We look at the 4 windows, come back into the entryway, past the entry closet, and there's the front door. Thanks for watching.